Super Mario Sunshine is definitely one of the glitchiest Mario games I've ever played. However, despite the many imperfections that this game has, it's definitely one of my favorite Mario games of all time. Yes, a lot of the levels can be infuriating, but I think Sunshine actually shines the most out of all three games in the All-Stars collection. If you really think about it, it's one of a kind platformer. The water jetpack idea and the tropical remote island as our main setting definitely feel out of place for a Mario game, but somehow they work. And honestly, this is thanks to all the locations in Sunshine, as they play a huge part in making this game so unique and charming. So, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at all of Sunshine's one-of-a-kind tropical locations, and then ranking them from worst to best. But before we begin, if you guys haven't checked out the first part of my ranking video, ranking every level in Super Mario 64, be sure to check that one out if you're interested. Anyways, without further ado, let's rank every location in Super Mario Sunshine. Ah yes, the start of this list is none other than Corona Mountain. Despite it being pretty hard, mostly because of that stupid boat section, it's actually a pretty small level. And if you're like me who has beaten this game like 10 times before, it's pretty much a cakewalk at this point. With that being said, I wish Nintendo made Corona Mountain a full-fledged area. There's no episodic missions to make this longer unless you're on a hunt for those blue coins, which are a total big yikes in my book. But yeah, no matter how much you look at Corona Mountain, it's a small obstacle course with really not much substance. Nintendo could have made this much more since it's a huge volcano and all, but I guess it will forever be called that dreadful boat mission. Anyways, let's move on to something better, because I'm already getting tired of talking about this one. I mean, there's really not much to say anyway in the first place. Okay, so onto our real list of full-fledged locations, we arrive at this beautiful location filled with fresh water. Well, maybe not so fresh at the start, but hey, that's Noki Bay for ya. I never really enjoyed Noki Bay despite how interesting it looked. I mean, it's really beautiful with that waterfall and all, but I think that's what makes this place pretty boring. It's pretty with no personality. Not to mention, every mission feels kinda tedious because in almost every mission, you just have to go up. Episode 1, climb up. Episode 2, climb up. Episode 6, climb up. Episode 4, well, technically you go down, but you kinda have to do the same thing climbing up in the beginning. Anyways, you guys get the point. It's a vertical palooza. Not to mention, I hate how you have to fight Gooper Blooper again, as if we didn't do that enough already. And the red coins in the bottle and the red coins fish mission always gave me anxiety. Like, I don't know who designed the water physics with FLUDD, but man, did they know how to make our lives terrible. Up next in our list of places to visit, we head on over to Ricco Harbor. Or is it Ricco Harbor? Until this day, I still don't know how to say it correctly, so I'm just gonna go with Ricco because, you know, in Italian, it just means rich. Despite fighting Gooper Blooper twice in this one, I gave this place a higher ranking compared to Noki Bay because at least there's more exploration going on around here. Now, I'm not really one to enjoy the sea life, but the construction and overall objects in this level make this a great place for Mario to platform. I remember my first time playing here feeling so magical because of the array of things you can touch and move around in. The puzzles, while not really challenging once you figure out the layout, are things I can really appreciate, especially in Episode 3, the Cage Shine. However, some of the other missions in my opinion weren't the best, such as the red coins in the water one and this stupid one, Yoshi's Fruit Adventure. And the worst part is not actually the second part, it's actually the first. I get really bad RNG, and it seriously pains me when I gotta ground pound that fruit machine for like 10 minutes plus sometimes. Oh, and one more thing, the diversity isn't the best. Again, like I said with the blooper missions, but also 2 surfing related ones, bruh. I think Ricco Harbor could have been much richer. Reaching our top 5, we arrive at our lovely grassy land location, Bianco Hills. Now, the hills ain't no Hollywood, but that's what I really like about it. It's a chill first level in the game, and I love how you can see Ricco Harbor and Pinna Park from a distance. It goes to show that Nintendo really wanted to make it feel like the whole island is connected. Bonus points for the continuity. In addition, I liked how they kind of continue that spiral mountain vibe from the first 3D Mario game, Mario 64. It was very nostalgic climbing it when I was a kid, and because of this reference, I never ended up having a hated relationship with it. I honestly like climbing it because of this. While I'm always annoyed on how you have to fight Petey twice in this world, at least the second time is a bit more challenging because he's actually flying around. Yeah, take that, Gooper Blooper. And since we're in the subject of missions, they overall aren't crazy or wacky enough. Man, I know, I'm going to be at it again with my first world syndrome, but who can blame me? It's the easiest level in the game for a reason. Overall, Bianco Hills gives off a really chill and peaceful vibe, but a bit too much to the point where it isn't actually all that exciting. Alrighty, so onto the good stuff, we hitch a ride over to a beach filled with ice cream. JK, I really don't get why Nintendo named it Gelato Beach when there's literally no sight of ice cream around this place, like, what the heck? Talk about clickbait. Oh well, anyways, where was I? Ah yes, Gelato Beach, another peaceful area, but instead a location with more diverse and interesting missions. a wiggler that tries to kill you, a sandbar that screams the definition of delicate, and of course our beloved Watermelon Festival. And no, that's not sarcasm, pal. I actually like that episode. Diversity is Gelato Beach's strongest suite. The place at a glance doesn't seem much, but Nintendo did a great job coming up with creative missions for Mario to do, which makes this place fun to traverse in. However, despite the positives, it's still just a beach. The things they put in the world aren't the most exciting ideas. Yeah, I like the watermelon mission, but I mean, it doesn't really scream woohoo or whoa! And that's why it's not as fun or cool as number 3. Now this is a location that screams woohoo or whoa! Cause you know, roller coaster ride? Okay, anyways. Welcome to Pinna Park, a location based off of an amusement park. I have never disliked this level because of its sheer entertainment that it entails. These rides were always awesome to me as a kid, and it always made me want Nintendo to do some sort of amusement park in real life. Like, I just wish there was some way to grant my wish or something, you know? Okay, so you gotta admit, episode 1 hyped this world a lot. I mean, who wouldn't want to shoot rockets at a mechanical robot that resembles Bowser? Talk about the ultimate ride ever. And after episode 1 came more awesome missions such as the merry-go-round secret, the runaway Ferris wheel, and even the red coins of the pirate ship. However, other missions that didn't involve the park were kinda lacking. I really wish they kept with the park the whole entire time. Despite its flaws, this whole idea of exploring a large amusement park is just super creative and definitely markets to many people who love them. Pinna Park is definitely a one-of-a-kind experience to remember. Okay, so moving on to the high ground, we take a look at Pianta Village, which takes the silver medal in today's video. Now, what's crazy is I actually used to hate this level when I was a kid, but after playing the game more and more as I got older, I started to appreciate this location a lot more than I admit. It went from being like the second or worst stage overall to the second best, and honestly, this is the reasons why. I enjoy the fact that this area is so secluded. It makes it almost like the perfect place for a big vacation getaway. It's just missing a presence of Wi-Fi and the internet, but hey, I said almost for a reason. Seriously though, this place has super vibrant colors and is the only place to feature day and night depending on what missions you select. Also, for the last relocation in the game, it can be pretty challenging, especially if you're new to the Goopy Inferno episode. Boy oh boy, if you're actually going in blind on this one, get ready for the time of your life. If not though, you most likely know about this awesome shortcut, which is super gutsy to do. The village also includes a cool monkey climbing section that's located in the bottom of the world, which is a nice addition, but it's not super necessary. This place is also famous for that Chuckster mission, which I, yes, do thoroughly enjoy myself, thank you very much. It's just a super wacky, unique spin to the secret missions. And speaking of unique, what other Mario game makes you clean chain chomps? I know it's tedious, but I've honestly seen worse in this game. Lastly, episode 8 is interesting because not only do you have to collect all 8 red coins, but you also gotta figure out how to get to that cloud up in the sky. This is just an example of another level with a sense of exploration, which is what I really wanted to see in Super Mario Sunshine. But despite all these great missions, the Piantas in Need episode felt unnecessary, and I think the next location is simply just awesome. Yeah dudes, so I absolutely love Sirena Beach. I look forward to this world every time I play Super Mario Sunshine. It's just so mysterious and chill at the same time. The episodes are diverse while incorporating things I just love. The Sunset Beach, which is so worthy of a screenshot or two, a remote location secluded from many islanders, a few casino games, no, I don't gamble, and various floors fitting for exploration and investigation. In one episode, you find yourself fighting a huge manta ray, which many people think is a reference to The Shining, and is arguably one of the most exciting but hardest missions in the game. The mysterious Hotel Delfino mission is also another one of my favorites because it has you really think about how you could access that damn pool on the 3rd floor. Again with the casino, which by the way, fun fact, it actually has a music theme, also reappeared in the Luigi Casino minigames in New Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario 64 DS. And lastly, King Boo, except, well, he isn't the same as the one in Luigi's Mansion, he kinda just looks derpy, but he's still cool. In addition to all this, I absolutely love the references they put in Sirena Beach, such as the front of the hotel laid out to look like a Game Boy controller, and that one Pianta janitor referencing Luigi's Mansion in the attic portion of the hotel. So with all of this, you can honestly tell Sirena Beach is a location I extremely vibe with whenever I decide to play Super Mario Sunshine. It just honestly checks a lot of things I love about it. Atmospheric wise, theme wise, yeah, I definitely want to book a few nights here if I ever get the chance. So there you have it guys, all the locations in Super Mario Sunshine ranked. I didn't include Delfino Plaza in this list as I felt it was more like a hub world than an actual level to be in, despite it holding some shine sprites. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and feel free to share your rankings as well. In the next one, we're going to be concluding our mini-series with Super Mario Galaxy, where we rank every galaxy in the game. Yep, it's gonna be a long one. As of always, leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for all things Mario and Nintendo related. Peace out, my spookers.